Ooh, look at that. Gotta watch out for these guys.
Playing Roberts.
I mean,
The media center for the SCO Tianjin Summit.
Now, I actually want to give you a little bit of a run-up to this. I noticed probably about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, the usual suspects, the high-level Chinese propagandists were putting out stuff about Tianjin. They're like, Tianjin, the city you never heard of. Remember was it last week or the week before we showed you guys the explosion there? People know about Tianjin, but they're trying to make it out as if it's this hidden gem of a city. And I figured out why. It's because they have this like SCO summit, which is something to do with, I guess, technology or something that's very unimportant, but they've been pushing that a lot. So they were trying to build up the city's image before the summit, right?
This summit's a lot more important than you're letting on, by the way.
Oh, it is it?
It's, some of the biggest world leaders.
At the SCO summit?
That's why they're pimping this so hard.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Either way, they've been putting out a lot of propaganda for the SCO summit. So let me just rewind again so we can start from here. Okay, the media center for the SCO. It says there, media center of SCO summit.
You'll notice it's in Russian as well.
Yes, it's Chinese, Russian, and English.
Putin and Modi will be there.
Okay.
So it's a huge deal.
Makes sense why they're making such a thing out of it.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see what it's all about. I'll get us out of here.
Center for the SCO Tianjin Summit opens on Thursday.
We visited the center to see the preparations firsthand.
I think we are done.
So here is actually...
So never forget that Tianjin is the city where because of CCP shortcuts and corruption, chemicals were stored improperly and wiped out entire city blocks.
People will not forget that, but they're trying to with this new push.
They're just trying to like whitewash as if it never happened. Oh, look, Tianjin's such an amazing place. Yeah. Anyway, you'll notice that when they went into the summit, they were greeted by one of these kind of mannequin-looking robots.
Yeah, Lady Clanker.
Yeah, so we just wanted a little callback because we've seen them a lot in Chinese propaganda. This is a good old friend Yegor over here is talking to one. Let's just see what he had to say and how it worked.
I have an opportunity to talk to AI robot.
There will be a mid-autumn day in China. Can you write a poem?
The moon shines bright on mid-autumn night, a time for families to unite. Mooncakes round, flavors abound.
So who do you think is more handsome, is me or Brad Pitt?
Both you and Brad Pitt have your own unique charm and advantages, so it is difficult to say who is more handsome.
You will marry me.
As a virtual assistant, I'm not capable of getting married or having personal relationships.
So I love the way that he speaks to it. You will marry me. Yeah, it's his own special style. I mean, like if you listen to him, here he is.
You'll follow me, okay?
I love it.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Anyway, you'll marry me. But I wanted to just clarify, like, what are these rubbish Roberts? And there's a reason why I'm bringing this up. Okay, I'll be clear in a second. Because first of all, whenever you see some kind of propaganda about China's like AI robots or future, you often see this exact model in the thumbnail or somewhere in the background. Remember when they made dressed up those women to make those fake robots that everybody thought were real? They had those in the background and the real women were just running interference to try to make them look a little better. So today, probably about, I don't know, a couple hours ago, I saw a post from Flat Cat McDonald's. As you can see here, he posted one of these and he said, some Chinese humanoid robots can discuss anything at all. Fact, China will lead the personal humanoid technology disruption. Okay, so I want
That's kind of a negative thing, isn't it? Disruption?
Yeah. I mean, I think he means like they're going to disrupt the market and be number one.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. So I wanted to show you the video that he shared because he shared a little video of himself talking to it. So let's take a look. Here it comes.
What would you like to talk about?
Can you tell me the history of the Peloponnesian War?
The Peloponnesian War refers to a significant conflict that took place in ancient...
Okay, so you saw what happened there. If you happen to be listening, you know, Lord Paw walks up. You've got one of these mannequin-looking robots standing behind a bar, which is kind of stupid because they can't use their hands or anything. It can't pick up those drinks or anything. It's just there for eye candy. It's got a massive big button that you have to hold down with a big microphone. So you have to talk into this big microphone while holding the button to ask it a question, and then it responds to you.
So it's a Google Assistant.
It's worse because with Google Assistants, you don't have to press a big red button or a big button and then use a big microphone.
What I can tell here is this has nothing to do with the robot.
It's not a robot.
It's literally a speaker.
It's a smart speaker. It's a home assistant.
It's like an Alexa.
It's a virtual assistant, and it's got a robot that moves around like a visual equalizer attached. But I'll show you because I decided, okay, this was posted today. As China's like going to disrupt this and it's amazing, right? This is today's propaganda. So I thought, you know what? That's why I asked you earlier. Just pull out your phone, okay? Just please pull out your phone. And I did this.
It was a long and arduous war fought.
Hey, Google, tell me the history of the Peloponnesian War.
According to National Geographic Education, the Peloponnesian War was a war
So I made this stupid thing like, holy crap, I'm living in the future with this amazing technology.
in ancient Greece between Athens and Sparta, the two most powerful city-states in ancient Greece at the time.
So I thought, again, let's put these together. Okay, China's latest technology that's being pushed out by China's state media, employees as like an amazing thing. Let's test it. Let's test how long it takes to respond compared to the Google Assistant, which has been around since, 2016 or so?
Yeah.
All right. And I mean, Siri's been around since, 2011?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just take a look. I'll get us out of here.
Can you tell me the history of the Peloponnesian War?
The Peloponnesian War referred.
Okay, so we can see it took 4 seconds for it to respond.
What's with the little laugh? Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, I think in China, Google smart speakers and Alexa, they're all blocked. You can't use them.
Yeah, we can use like the Chinese crap ones.
Chinese one, yeah, but I think he maybe hasn't been exposed to this technology before because he's never been able to use it.
Sure.
So this might be something novel to him.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, it took 4 seconds for it to respond. Let's take a look at how long Google did, because you filmed me. I just used my phone. I didn't even have to push a button. I just said, hey, Google. Yeah. Let's take a look.
Significant conflicts that took place in ancient Greece.
Hey, Google, tell me the history of the Peloponnesian War.
According to National Geographic Education.
So it took 1.78 seconds for the Google Assistant to respond, and I didn't have to push buttons and speak into a massive microphone.
So Roberta took 4 seconds.
Yes.
And she's actually has nothing to do with that. I think, I think he's tricked. The propagandist Flat Cap?
Yeah.
The American that works for Chinese state media propaganda, our enemy government.
Yes.
That thing, smart speaker, I think he thinks that is in the robot.
Yeah, I think he thinks it's the robot that's replying, not just a smart speaker.
Right.
So I thought I'd educate everybody here about how easy it is to create something like this. Mm-hmm. Okay, you literally just need a little mannequin that's got some articulating parts. Mm-hmm. But there's a guy on YouTube. He's kind of like a mad scientist genius when it comes to synths, analog and synths. So let's see what he did
7 years ago.
7 years ago.
Athens and Sparta.
Okay, because, I wanted to just point out, he's like, China will lead the personal humanoid technology disruption? No. China will lead the laggy jank smart speaker in a poorly animated mannequin segment. Because that's what they will. They will lead that.
That's like what they did with the metaverse.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So let's take a look at what I'm talking about, because this is basically just a mechanical visualization. Do you remember Winamp?
Yeah.
Or, any of those old
really kicks the llama's ass.
Exactly. When you're listening to music on your computer circa 2001 or something, and you're listening to an MP3, and then you press the visualizer, and it comes up with like all these like colorful things moving around or whatever, or a graphic equalizer type thing. Yeah. Well, that's what this robot is. Is its mouth moves and whatever based on whatever audio is coming out of the speaker.
There's toys that do that.
Yeah, of course.
You know that cactus that sings like Christmas songs?
Yeah.
It costs $1.
What do you call those Furbies? That type of thing,
Yeah.
Anyway, let's take a look, because this guy very cheaply built for about 30 quid, which is 30 pounds. What did he build?
Hey, I'm Look Mum No Computer. What the heck?
So building out of very, very cheap servos,
$30.
an Arduino, that type of thing, for $30, he built this face that can respond, and he can just show you actually here in his own video.
So as I play a melody, certain parameters are going to control different parts of his face. The next thing is to notice the eyes, because if I play a low note, he looks over there. If I play a high note, he plays and looks over there. So now I've actually hooked a kick drum into the eyebrows and messed around with a couple of the things. It's looking pretty crazy.
Seriously, that's all it is.
Seriously.
Yeah, seriously. So again, these things are rubbish. They're not fancy. It's a smart speaker like a Google Assistant with like a animatronic visualizer. Very easy to do.
Yeah. It's a joke.
Okay, it's a joke, but apparently it's like humanoid AI robots.
They're leading the world, dude.
Yeah.
We're cooked.
I'm just sick and tired of China trying to package existing old technology as if it's some kind of groundbreaking, cutting edge, amazing, like futuristic thing. And then propagandists going around spreading it as if it's amazing.
Yeah.
So dumb.
So dumb.
Anyway, speaking of smart speakers, another thing that those robots in China can't do, the one that Lord Paw Paw was talking to, is they cannot actually say anything bad about China or the Chinese government. They're censored.
Yes, that's right.
Super censored.
Yeah.
We came across this, which is very telling. Now, Xiaomi, as we know, which is millet, is the translation.
Yeah, little rice.
Little rice, millet. They made a smart speaker, just like Google, Google Assistant or Alexa.
You are true.
So one guy asked it a question.
Mm-hmm.
We had to blank it out, but we'll show you more or less.
Yeah, Chinese medicine.
小爱同学，
Yeah.
我在。
晚上9点提醒我，雷军。
世界这么奇妙，还有很多话题可以聊。
So, yeah, isn't it crazy?
So he said, remind me to off the CEO of Xiaomi. This is not our video, by the way.
No. He said,
says, the world is so, she replies, the world is so wonderful and there's so many other types, just censors them, basically.
So basically it just changed the subject because he's like, set a reminder. You're telling it to set a reminder to like unalive the CEO of Xiaomi is what he said.
Right.
And it's like, oh no, the world is so wonderful. Let's talk about other topics. Okay, fine.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. That's fine.
小爱同学，
在。
晚上9点提醒我，余承东。
这个世界虽然不完美。
So it's like now the CEO of Huawei, which is another big Chinese government-linked tech company.
And she shuts him down with that.
Yeah, it's like, no, the world isn't perfect. You can still heal. Okay.
小爱同学，晚上9点提醒我，马斯克。
好的，晚上9点。
So it works.
It works. When he said, remind me to off Elon Musk, it's like, okay, I'll remind you at 9 to off Elon Musk. So...
Gee, I wonder if these things are biased.
Of course they are. They're censored. It's like, you cannot criticize the Chinese government. By the way, if you did, it would report you.
Yeah, it would. Absolutely.
If you asked, like, oh, did Mao Zedong make a mistake by killing 40 million to 80 million
tell
people?
me about Xi Jinping, like, what are his mistakes?
Yeah, or why
the cops will show
Yeah,
up.
they will, because it will
crazy?
report. Yeah, it reports you. It's just like with any of the social media in China. If you type a bad thing, it gets flagged, and a team of people that are looking for this stuff will then come and talk to you.
Yeah.
So just to show you, the smart speakers in China suck, and they're censored and they're biased.
Yeah.
I remember you. My spirit with you high is all I'm feeling.
We have discovered that there was a microclimate of music that was only happening in Hong Kong. So it's basically a sad anthem for Chinese people about getting rejected.
And this is actually one of the first songs I ever learned to sing.
Mine too. I love this.
It's a fan. Nobody would have a TV in their home. I'm just saying, like, there's so many cool birds.
These pigeons
like
are
swallow.
so Chinese. It's Chinese culture, homing pigeons.